Hello everyone, welcome to a Crafter's Story. Thank you for stopping by. I have a hidden paperclip on this page. I'm not sure if you can tell where it is. I'm pretty sure you know, but I'm going to pull it off and show you. There's my hidden paperclip, and it's double-sided, and probably want to do something here. It's a little bit of an empty space, but that's for later. So I want to show you how I made this, because not only is it a hidden paper clip, but it also holds two little little quote cards. And so I'm going to not deconstruct this one, but I'm going to show you how I made it. So let me put this aside, bring this journal across, and show you the bare bones of what we're going to need. So I've got these little manila envelopes, these little ones, and you can buy them on Amazon in a pack of 100. They are fairly inexpensive, and I honestly don't remember. I'll try and find it and then link it to the video, so you can go and check it out and see if you want some. There's 100 in here. I'm only going to need 2. So first things, so that's number 1, those 2 I need. Then I'm going to need some of the surgical tape, or any tape really, because I'm going to want to tie these 2 guys together. And then I was going to do some collage on here, and somehow landed up using the napkins instead, which I feel like probably turned out better anyway. So I've got some napkins. Now, when you use your napkins, that's for the outside. This one's going to be for the inside. But you definitely only want a single layer of your napkin. Serviette, as you can also call these serviettes. So you can take a piece of tape. It's probably the easiest. And it lifts it right up. You just pull it off. So single layer, this one is already a single layer. So let's start with the beginnings of it. I'm going to change this out. It's from my morning project. This one's a bit better. I'm going to take my 2 little envelopes, and on the inside, so the side where the pocket opens, I'm going to lie them down together. Put a piece of tape down. I found that it's easier to put the tape on one like that, and then to slide the other one on, and that way I can get a better connection. I guess connection's a good way of putting it. And then I'll just bring it over. Now these 2 guys are together, so that's how the fold kind of begins, how the 2 become one. Okay, so next thing we want to do is to get out a little bit of our just extra strength craft bond, Elmers craft bond stick glue, and I'm going to go and be pretty generous and get as much glue on here as possible. That's always the one thing about me as a crafter, is that I always worry that things won't stay stuck in years to come. So I probably go a little overboard, but have I got us all in here, right? Yes. Okay, so let me go down. I want these little roses. I'm going to go down like that. It's left me with quite a bit of open space. I did the same on the other one. So I may want to just come in with maybe this little corner piece. Let's do that. And I'll cut this loose. Is that going to be enough? No, maybe I'll just take this white flower here instead. Cut this loose. And let's put, wonder if that's it's gonna show. Maybe if I tear it a little bit, it's not such a definite join. I think I can get away with that. Let's just do it. A little bit of collaging here, a little bit of collage patchwork. I'm gonna put that down. Whoopee! Oh no, scratch. Okay, let's see. Maybe like that. I got glue on this. Ah, no. All right, I think we're getting away with it. Yeah, just like that. So that. Oh no, I tore it. Oh no. Okay, I fixed it. It's okay. No biggie. I was too rough with my rubbing, but that's fine. All right. So while this takes a minute to dry, I'm going to maybe. Sorry, guys. My glue paranoia. I'm going to put some glue over it, which means it's going to take longer to dry, but at least it gives me a little bit of security. It's almost like using Mod Podge over the top, you know. It's just that I'm using a stick glue. Okay, next things, what are we doing next? I'm going to leave this to dry so that I can flip it and then put this one, which I'll have to cut it in half, so I've got for the top and then for the bottom. Put this on the back, but if I turn this now, it's going to stick to the board. I'll put this aside. So in the meantime, what I can do is take out my two little quote cards that we're going to use to put inside. Oh, I made this one too, guys, since I've got you here. This is just another one, another design, and this one doesn't actually have a hidden paper clip. This was the first one I made, and then I realized I should have put the paper clip in before I put in this little guy. So I probably can use that just as a bookmark. I think that'll be fine into a pocket somewhere, and maybe I'll use it that way. I don't know. Another day. Another worry for another day. So in our doodle practice number 7, we did little strips of paper and I just doodled on book pages. So I'm going to use these as the tabs. So just going back and using some of the stash that we made in a previous video, I'm going to, what did I do? Oh, here it is. Cut this off like that, and then let's make another one like this. Just like that. Okay, just going to need a little bit of glue, and I'll use my Aleene's Tacky glue. Fabri-Tac would work just fine as well. Let's get this one down. So, because I realized that without this little tab, it was a little difficult to get the little card out of here, and I'm scared that in time I might tear the corners because I'm sticking my fat fingers in there trying to pull these little cards in and out. So I think a tab works perfectly. The only thing with a tab, you guys, is that although I think I probably wouldn't have been able to close it anyway, because it's not going all the way to the bottom because of the clasp or the hole down here. So having the tab doesn't make any difference. But I think, well, it makes a difference in that you can easily get your little card out. So what did I do with the glue? Here it is. I picked these little cards up on Temu. I was just talking via chat with Hazy from Hazy Crazy Art, and we were both saying how we probably both buy from Temu, things that we didn't even think we needed. But it's such a great resource, inexpensive resource for a crafter. So I got these little guys for next to nothing. I think there was 60 in the pack. It's a whole pack of them. So it's really good value if ever you want to go onto Temu and look up affirmation cards or quote cards or anything like that. Oh, I've got a little bit too much glue here. Anyway, there we go. So that is now ready for us when we want to place it in our in the completed hidden paperclip pocket Gucci Bobby. I haven't quite decided what to call this yet. it's a thing. All right, so I'll put these aside to go and dry, and I will wait for the one side to dry, and then we can cut it loose and do the other side. leg of this little project. All I'm going to do now is I am going to place the, well, should we do this first? Let's do this first. That can be last. I'm going to take my little bit of ribbon, something that I thought would go nicely. It almost looks like a leafy design. It breaks some of the pink and the red and the mustard yellowy colors on the napkin. I'm going to get this through. Oh, got lucky first time through the hole. Yay! And get that pulled tight. You know, you don't always have to do it, but sometimes I put a little bit of glue here or maybe on the back end just to make sure that this never tries to come undone. Because as you work with it, you know, over time, might want to come undone. And then got this bulb pin, and I found a charm that is an angel wing, but it also has a little rose on it. See that? And I thought that's appropriate for this project. So I'm going to go in here, and hopefully it doesn't give me a hard time. That wasn't a good start. All right, in here. Oh, let's see if this bulb pin is big enough. I think so. There we go. All right, so now the bulb pin also I can use to thread through maybe some fabric or something that's in the journal later on, or it can just be there to hold the little charm. That's fine too. Okay, you guys, so let's go in with our little quote cards, and with a bit of luck that doesn't fight me. Nope, didn't fight me. Yay, yay, I'm so happy. Okay, all right, there it is. Now this is trying to loosen up on me already, so I'm definitely, I think, gonna come in with a little bit of glue, but I'll do that later. Otherwise I'm going to have you guys around forever and a day. And I'm wondering, I think I would have preferred, oh, it can come around. Okay, I was going to say I would have preferred to have my charm on this side, but there it is. And I went ahead with this other little one. Let's cut this a bit shorter. There we go. So I went ahead with this little one that doesn't have the hidden paper clip inside and gave it a little charm as well. So you've got two options, guys. You can make it like this without the paper clip inside, and it's just a bookmark, or it's just something that you pop into a little pocket. Or you can have it be something that has a paper clip inside. That paper clip's not coming out because you've secured it, sorry, with the eyelet. Is that an eyelet? I keep trying to think what the name is of that. I'm terrible with names. So there you go. I think they came out beautifully. Where's the other one? Here. Here's the other one. It's not quite finished. Now that I look at that one, I feel like it definitely needs a charm. So I will finish it off and give it one. So let's put this one aside since it's not finished, and show you just those two. Okie dokie. Well, we made two different things with the same idea, and of course you can come in here and put more words or maybe collage on top of this, maybe give it a 3D element, like maybe a 3D little butterfly type thing could go on here, or another flower or leaf could go on here. You're not limited. All right, you guys, thank you so much for visiting with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.